Welcome, Warriors. You join us here live. So far, it has been a defensive slugfest. What are your thoughts on that, Jensen?
Yeah, the keys to the game tonight, they're probably going to be Frederick. They're going to want to keep a hold on Dominic Missoula for sure, number 88 on the field.
Pass, and he finds a guy underneath, and he's coming up, and he scores. Jacob Lauver, number 10 for Holy Family, is in the end zone. Sorry to cut you off there, Jensen. Just a big
you're good, man. You're good.
Play there.
Bringing it back to Dominic Missoula. He is just a menace out on that field, playing tight and defensive end. And Holy Family-wise, they're going to want to keep Parker Ayers under control. If he's let loose, all hell is gonna happen down on the field there.
That's a good kick right between the uprights for Holy Family. That's number 31.
The extra point by Will Nolan is good.
That's number 31, Will Nolan on the kick. Slow start for Frederick here. Is that something to be worried about, you think?
I think it is. You know, I mean, we're already down a touchdown right now.
Yeah, no, that is not a good sign, and maybe it'll be a sign of things to come. But you know, this Frederick team has always started slow in the first half and really came through in the second half.
That is very true.
But a lot of time left to play in this first part, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it rolls out.
We would like to apologize for the late start and reintroduce ourselves. My name is Aiden Skaggs, and I'm joined here by Jensen Murnock. As number 19, Jack Ward is set to kick off here for Holy Family. Not a very deep kick. Oh! That was number 10 on the return for Frederick.
Ball's kicked by Jackson Ward, returned by Isaac.
Do you think there's a method there behind the madness of kicking it short for them, or do you think that's just...
From the 31-yard line.
Not too much of a method behind their madness there. Moving further into the game, though, I think Frederick's going to want to keep it tight on their plays. Keep it tight for sure, and maybe stick to the run plays tonight. It's pretty cold out here, so.
There was a flag on the play.
Flag on the play there. Don't know on which side. Don't seem to see a penalty flag on the ground, but
Offsides on Holy Family.
and the penalty being offsides on Holy Family. That's going to be a re-kick. Frederick will get the ball kicked to them
from the 35-yard line.
Do you think this is going to be an opportunity for a big play for Frederick?
I think it may be, Aiden. Frederick, they got a lot of potential energy going into this game, you know?
For sure. I was talking with Coach Bice, their offensive and defensive line coach, getting some quick hits before the game, and he seemed really confident that this offensive and defensive line was special. And he really thought that they were going to dominate the trenches all night long.
Yes,
so far that has not been the case, but we will see. Squib kick there right at the middle. Goes to one of the kick returns. He's rolling it out left, cuts it back, but he's tripped up and he's tackled at about the 36.
Returned by
decent return there.
Zamudio.
Cruz Zamudio on the return. Sorry.
Cruz Zamudio. He is a star player.
And that'll be a
since I was a little boy,
Frederick
and
from
he's
their
always
own
been
37-yard line.
When it comes to second options, he is about as good as it gets.
Indeed.
Frederick, number 5, Lafay out wide right. They send number 40, Alex Stern, to the right. Wing back to the left, tailback left, and a fullback. Bryce Conover under center, sends the wing back right. Parker Ayers with the snap, pulls out left, goes right, and gets tackled. Doesn't get much there.
Parker Ayers with the
brings it out to about the line.
Inches brings up second down.
Yep, not too much to say about that play right there, Aiden.
No, there isn't much to say. That's not what you want to see from Frederick early on, but maybe they'll settle in a little more, don't you think?
I think they will. Usually it takes Frederick maybe into the second half to get a little warmed up, you know.
And this is one of their tougher opponents they'll meet this season. Number 5, wide left again. Parker Ayers going to the backfield. Cruz Zamudio taking the wing spot. It's a Pass out to Parker Ayers. He cuts and he spins. Gets it out past the 40 to about the 42-ish, 41.
Frederick, they seem to be starting off with some tight running plays.
They seem to really want to create space for Parker Ayers to let him kind of cook, but it seems like he's not getting much.
Yep. Parker Ayers, like I said, he's a menace out there if you let him do what he wants to do.
Tight package there, 2 wings, 1 tailback. Bryce Conover under center. Sends the wing back, and he gives it to Cruzmudio, who cuts it back left, and he's spun, and he gets it out past the first down marker.
Cruzmudio, man, he is crazy. He can just fly right through there.
And there we go.
He really is a do-it-all Swiss Army knife,
Yeah,
isn't he?
He is just the most athletic dude.
He's a baseball player too, you know.
He plays all the sports.
He's one of the better players Frederick has seen in a while. Frederick in another tight package, a tight end out left, tailback at right. Another pitch play right here to Cruzmudio. Cruzmudio finding some space, cuts it up, gets it out past the 50 into the Holy Family territory, out to about the 41 of Holy Family.
Yep, once again, Cruzmudio. I mean, I had high expectations, you know, and they're living up.
Do you think they're going to rely on Cruzmudio more since Parker Ayers has not been working very good tonight?
I would say yes, indeed. Cruzmudio, he's always killing it out there.
Expect some more pass plays from Frederick tonight than you expect to see most of the season. All right, Frederick, 2 tight ends, tailback. Pass to the left there, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That is number 7 for Holy Family.
Hit in the backfield.
Once again, keeping it
Consistent.
consistent.
Holy Family and Alex Austin.
Bring up 2nd down and 11.
2nd and 11 for Frederick now with 5:32 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Holy Family. And it's been tough for Frederick's offense so far. They've moved the chains a few times, but it's not looking too great.
It's not looking too great, but I mean, like we said, Frederick, you know, it was an early little excursion.
Parker Ayers wide right. Look at him out there. Bryce Conover under center, tailback, and it's a quarterback keeper. He's bringing out right, and he's not looking for much. He finds the space, but he's tackled down behind the line of scrimmage at about the 46, 47.
Yep, not too great right there.
And that was just poor alignment and assignment, don't you think?
I would agree heavily.
The linemen not doing their job there too particularly well, but maybe, you know, that'll light a fire under him.
Frederick huddled up.
Coming out.
They realize they need to get it going.
They got 2 wide receivers out left, a tailback, and a wingback on the right. Bryce Conover under center. He drops back, looks right, and he just fires. He's wide intended target. Cruzmudio was not looking
I mean, like you said,
completely in the area.
Alignment and assignment was not prevalent right there. I mean, he threw it, man wasn't even looking.
You're right. That was just a completely mistimed and missed opportunity there.
Missed time, miscalculated, missed opportunity.
And they send the punt team out, number 9, Tegan Bowen, off set to punt. No one deep for Holy Family.
Let's see what Frederick can do here.
Punts it away. Tegan Bowen, not a very deep punt, but doesn't need to be. Gets a favorable roll. It's rolling inside the 10, inside the 5, to the 1. And isn't that just an amazing punt right there?
Tegan Bowen's kick is
that was awesome, man. That's what we needed right there. A little quick run play.
Right.
We're set. We're set.
That was a great special teams play. That's definitely going to win you Player of the Week on special teams. All right, Frederick's defense sets out. Looking to make a turnover, get 3 and out, something quick here.
Something quick.
Full set 5 wide for Holy Family. Number 8 in the backfield. Quarterback. He drops back, runs out right. He's scrambling. Oh! Almost picked off by number. Who is that? Sorry, it's his back turn. Number 13, Tristan Torres for Frederick.
Hey, if we could have gotten that, that would have been key.
That would have been a huge play.
Really close, really close.
A bobbled ball, almost a costly turnover, but ended up not being. 4 dubs, both right and left, running back to the right of the quarterback. Running back. It's a screen here. Bubble oh, and he drops it.
Oh, my goodness. The Butterfingers.
Butterfingers
Tonight
for sure. He did not. 88 did not. It was a low ball, though.
But, yeah, blame it on the weather. Blame it on whatever you want. I'll blame it on the Butterfingers.
A low ball to 88 falls incomplete. Frederick thought it might have been a fumble, thought he might have made a football move after the catch there, but did not. We got a similar set here, except trips out right, one receiver out left, a running back to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback is shocking. Quarterback takes the ball. Looking right, fires towards the center of the field.
Oh,
and it looks like there might have been some pass interference there for one of Frederick Warriors' cornerbacks, but nope, nothing on the call there.
There we go. Easy. I mean,
that's tough defense right there, don't you say?
Talk about the alignment and assignment. That was not there.
Right? No, just great defensive play. Just great defensive play from this Frederick defense, forcing the fourth down here, don't you think?
I'd agree. Frederick's defense. You want to talk about that, Eddie?
Well, yeah. I mean, they are one of the most stellar groups in my opinion. They got playmakers like Cooper Anderson in the back end, who's going to make big plays every day.
Yep.
And then you got big guys in the front who's going to stuff them. Oh, and that's a punt.
Wow.
Straight up in the air.
Wow.
And that falls out.
This is
about
looking pretty good for
about
Frederick.
11. I mean the 15. Sorry.
15-yard line.
And that's just poor punt right there. Poor punt.
And that'll be first.
You can't blame it on anything else, you know.
You can't. I mean, blame it on the weather maybe, but that is tough to see if you're a Holy Family fan.
This is looking pretty good for Frederick, though. What did you think?
No, Frederick is set up great here. Their defense did perfect. I mean, I think this is a great opportunity for them to score a touchdown here.
Yep.
A bunch set here. Wing back Parker Ayers to the left. 2 tight ends. And it's going to Parker Ayers, who can't find much, is immediately swallowed up.
Beautiful defense.
Brought down to about the 16th. And that really is great defense right there.
Yeah, like you were saying, Frederick's defense
can't
beat it.
Second down and 11 for the Warriors.
And it has been a slugfest up to this point, has it not?
It really has. I mean, Frederick, we need something from you right here.
Wide receiver, Alex Stern out wide right. Parker Ayers wide left. Two backs. Bryce Conover under center, takes the snap, rolls out right. Looks back left, but cannot find Cruzamudio on the screenplay there. And even if he made the pass right there, it looked like that was swallowed up, right?
Yeah, definitely would have been.
Maybe it's better he didn't catch it, you know?
I would think so.
Third down. Here we go, Warriors.
Come on,
Frederick
Warriors.
facing a third down here. 11 to go. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first.
What do you think Frederick's going to go for here?
Frederick's definitely going to go for a big play here. They're going to look for the deep ball here. Look for number 5 on a in route. Number 33 across. Oh, no, it's a hand. Number 6.
A little bit hard to see there.
River Lakey. Yeah, no, that was hard to see. But River Lakey on the carry.
Looks like it was shaped
Not
up to
much,
be a pass.
but I think they're going to send their kicker Zane Doring out there just to get the easy points. I think that was a setup.
Yeah, I think so too.
About 8 yards.
We catch up little by little, you know.
Yep. And that's something Zane Doring's really good at. He's a great kicker, I will say.
Yep.
Oh, maybe not. Let's see what we got out here now.
From the games,
maybe coach is just bluffing and going for the hard count, though.
Hey, from the games I've seen Zane play, he always keeps it consistent with the field goals, you know.
One wide receiver out right, left and right. Bryce Conover rolling out left.
Here we go.
Fires. Look out!
Oh.
And it was dropped. Number 5, LaFi.
And I've talked about this before, but Bryce, I mean, did you see his foot placement there? Regardless of his foot placement, his arm is so good he can throw it. He doesn't even have to wind up for the shot.
That was a great ball right there from him, no doubt. Just couldn't be reeled in. Tough defense for sure.
Tough defense.
Frederick facing their real first adversity of the season. Let's see if they can look to rebound. One wide receiver out right, one wide receiver out left. Quarterback and shotgun, got a guy left to the right of him. Wing back to the left now. Number 8 takes the snap, hands it off to his running back. Oh, big pipe shot there from the linebacker, JP.
Jacob Lumber hit by
And
Callum Bowler.
about 35, 36 degrees up here. It's colder than my soul.
Oh,
Wouldn't you
yes,
say,
it
Aiden?
is. Yes, it is, man. All right, number 1, JP running off the field there. You can see him. All right, they got 2 wide receivers out left. That guy, never mind, he is coming in. They look a little confused out there on the field, Holy Family.
Swapping in some players here.
Yep. Brought
Let's
in number
see what Holy Family can dish out here.
brought in number 21, Jace McConnell.
Oh, here we go.
Wide receiver out right and left. Hands it off to 21, McConnell. And that's a gain of nothing
Hey,
right there. Good defensive play.
Hey, always. Frederick keeping it solid, you know.
Jacob Lumber with the carry.
And Bice has made good on his word, wouldn't you say? This has been a stellar defensive play for this Frederick defensive line for the most part.
I'd like to say, Bice, he's my inspiration. Mr. Bice, if you're listening right now, I love you, man.
Quarterback in the backfield, got 2 guys, one to the left, one to the right, and he's got 2 wide receivers, one to the left, one to the right. Takes it, drops back, and he's looking up to the middle of the field. He looks like he's going to run, but he might drop a nuke there. Finds 21 deep,
Oh.
and 21 going to the, and he's tackled up
Wow.
by number 2, I believe.
That's going to be detrimental for Frederick here.
That is
It's the opposite of what we needed here.
that really takes the wind out of their sails on defense, and that's how they've gashed him so far. They've really beat him on pass plays where they've broken down the pocket and they've needed to improvise.
Yep. It's just how Holy Family's playing, I guess.
Yeah, no, they are playing a different game tonight than Frederick is definitely used to.
Yeah.
2 wide receivers out right, tailback and a fullback, quarterback under center. Quarterback takes the ball, hands it off to number 10. Outside linebacker shedded, and he brings it out about 3 yards past the 30. And that's a good run by Lauber, don't you think?
Could have been better.
Jacob Lumber took the ball for a gain of 4 yards.
Sorry, guys. I'm a little dicing out the criticism here, but
Hey, all criticism is fair criticism to some degree. All right, Holy Family taking their sweet time out here. Looking a little confused. Maybe they might take a time out here. Oh, it's the end of the quarter.
oh, okay, here we go.
All right, and as we end the quarter, Holy Family leads 7-0.
And that's the end of the first quarter. The score is 0-7 in favor of Holy Family.
What do you expect to see from this offense from Frederick in this second quarter?
Frederick, honestly, they're going to have to rely on Cruz Zamudio. He is just a star player out here tonight. Parker Harris as well. And we got to get some big yardage going on, some pass plays. You know, it might be cold out there, but just chuck it. Chuck it down the field. See what happens.
And Coach People seemed quite confident in his quarterback, Bryce Conover, when I talked to him.
Yep. And, you know, Frederick, they're always coming in with the confidence, and they usually live up to it. We'll see how it turns out tonight.
Yes, Frederick does always bring the drip and the swagger.
The drip
to every
and the
game.
swagger, folks. Great use of vocab here by Aiden Skaggs.
Yes. Frederick is definitely dripper drowned tonight. They must find a way to come out of this deficit here. And yes, this is really the first adversity they faced all season. Do you think they're
really
going to come out strong now?
I'm glad you brought that up because Frederick, they've never really faced anything of this standard.
You
Holy
are correct
Family
there.
continues to mix it up here,
Yes.
and they're really catching them off guard.
2 wide receivers out right, wide receiver left, that's Dominic, 88. Quarterback 8, who's been a phenomenal scrambler tonight, finding the open man deep.
Agreed.
We'll take his tailback and fullback. Quarterback drops deep, looking for the quick pass, and he finds it, number 11.
And Cooney's pass is complete.
Wow.
And that is just that was a complete misplay by the outside linebacker, not finding his man quick enough and not recognizing what was happening.
No words, Aiden. No words. That is just there's soul crushing going on here tonight.
It is very early in the game, Jensen. No need to jump the gun yet.
I mean, we're already in the second quarter here, and not looking too fantastic. You know?
All right.
Time flies by.
Number 31 kicks the ball straight through the uprights.
And the extra point by grade
14-0, Holy Family, 0, Frederick Warriors.
I'd like to apologize for my pessimistic attitude going on tonight, guys. That is just sometimes, yeah, it's very cold up here tonight, guys. Let alone that's my average personality trait. Throw it back to Aiden here.
All right, Frederick rearing up to take the kick here from Holy Family. The Holy Family taking their sweet time, getting prepared. And that's different. You don't see very many teams have two different kickers, but they have a kickoff kicker and a field goal kicker.
Hey.
Two different people.
Like we were talking about, they're always mixing it up. That's what it seems.
Yeah, it seems like they definitely want to throw a lot of different things at you. So far, the kicks have been very different from what Frederick has normally seen. They've been very short, in between, you know, not very arc, not much arc.
Yep.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Kick up, and there we go again, straight to him, and he's going to cut it to the right, and he's going to lose his guy. He's going to find a gap there.
Wow.
And that's a decent return there.
By Jackson Ward.
Decent return.
By Isaac Mavitt.
Decent return from Isaac Mavitt. That's
Isaac Mavitt. Yep. He's another star player, I'd say.
And when I played with him last year, he was a guy who just really had a fire. He wanted to be out in the field. He wanted to be better.
I know him personally. He's a great kid. He's a great kid. Great soul. Very hardworking.
Speaking of players, Parker Ayers was 80 pounds soaking wet when he first entered high school.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, and he's put on a lot of weight since then. Frederick with two wide receivers right, wing back to the left, tailback. Sends the wing back right. Pitch play, number 22, Cruz Zamudio. Finds some space, cuts it right, past the 40.
And Cruz Zamudio
Out to about the 44.
And I apologize for my sniffling, guys. Very cold up here.
And
If
that
it's picking up.
defensive line has just been suffocating, has it not?
Yes, indeed, Aiden. It's just detrimental, honestly. No
Frederick
words.
favoring a tighter package here. Quarterback under center, tailback, wing back. Hands it off to Parker Ayers, who's finding something under there, but not much. Carries it out
And
past.
Parker Ayers with
Carries it
the
out just
carry.
to about the 48, 49.
And
Nothing big here tonight for Frederick.
Warrior 49-yard line.
I've been told to
2
stay
yards
positive,
to
and that's
go.
what I'll do. Sorry, guys. I like to keep it realistic up here.
Maybe they find some momentum here, you know, on offense and really find a big play. Frederick, another tight package, wing back left, tight ends on both left and right. Bryce Conover under center sends the wing back right. Hands out to Parker Ayers again, another tight package. Parker Ayers finds enough room to get the first down in between the dashes.
And Parker Ayers carries for a Warrior first down.
Maybe a little bit of pushing and shoving down there on the field, huh?
Hey, I've been saying this. Frederick, we got to get some pass plays in, man.
Personally, I think that was a perfectly run beginning to the drive right there. Managing the clock, steady run, you know, and draw him in, and then maybe hit him with a big pass. Wide receiver out left, two of them. Tailback, wing back to the right. Bryce Conover taking the snap. That's Cruz Zamudio, who finds some space out left. He's cutting it, follows his blocker. Finds some space past the first down, past the 20.
And Cruz Zamudio
Mark
breaks
my
it to the
words, folks.
outside for a
We do not
Warrior
need any
first
pass plays
down.
up here when we have Cruz Zamudio. The legend. Legendary.
And Cruz Zamudio has really popped off tonight and really shined, have you not said?
Hey, man. He always does. He always does. I know him personally. He always does.
Of course, and obviously a great student.
Yep.
A great student.
Great academically and athletically.
And a great athlete. He's just a complete package. All right, wide receiver out left. Two wings, one left, one right tailback. Bryce Conover under center, sends pass out right. Bryce Conover rolling out right. Looking for something, nothing there. Rolling deep. Number 5! The toe tap! And that was one of the best things I've ever seen. Wouldn't you say?
That was freaking beautiful. Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss over here as I usually do. But that
Bryce Conover with the arm talent, all of it in the world.
yeah, maybe I should stay positive more often because that was beautiful.
And That's the big play we were talking about.
That's what we needed there. Hey, what was I telling you about the pass plays here?
Exactly.
There we go.
And man, that was a crucial drive for Frederick to maintain some semblance of composure, and they did. Oh, never mind, that was Tegan Bowen.
And the extra
Tegan
point
Bowen.
by Tegan Bowen.
I might
Beautiful.
have been messing that up all night. That was Tegan Bowen on the kick right there.
Hey, regardless, Tegan, I know him too. He keeps it consistent.
Frederick sets the kick off to Holy Family here.
Remember what we were talking about when Frederick, they need a little bit to get warmed up? Exactly.
That's exactly what we were talking about. And now they're definitely getting in the zone here now.
Here we go. Let the music pump you up.
Not very rowdy.
Not very.
Would you say?
I mean, it's hard to be rowdy when it's like 30 degrees out, you know.
I don't know. Even then, man, gotta have some energy. Gotta get your football players going. Holy Family taking the field now. Tegan Bowen kicking off. Frederick Warriors. Back to return is Chase McNaughton for Holy Family. A squib kick right up the middle there, not very great. But they will pick it up and return. Frederick about a swarm on him. Not much there, not much space out to the right, so he gets swallowed up on the sideline.
Tegan Bowen with the
Hey,
kick.
not too much to talk about that play.
Roberts.
Pretty good defense, staying consistent.
Tackled
And
by
that's something
Molly
Frederick
Daly.
prides himself on, it's special teams. And that's because that's how you win. You win with the small things, and
Yep.
that's something they really want to do.
Out of all the teams, Frederick, they have the consistency. They got that standard dominant football.
Exactly. They run a classic look. Anyways, Holy Family, 3 wide receivers out right, 1 out right. Wait, well, I mean, 3 out left, 1 out right. And it's a pass, it's a run play, but he's swallowed up immediately up the center.
Ball's carried by Tyler Stevens, tackled by
And that was a no blitz look there, but that was a really good play by Mike Espandola to get to the running back.
I'd agree. Sorry, I was jamming out to the music here, Aiden.
Oh, you're good, man. All right, wide receiver out left, wide receiver out right as well for Holy Family. 2 backs, quarterback is shotgun. Quarterback, look. Oh, Mike Espandola
Oh my
again
goodness.
with another huge
Mikey throwing it down over here, dude.
And Mike
Come on.
Espandola is running the game right now, would you not say?
I would say.
He is really making a mark.
He's a great kid, too.
He is. He's a guy who always tries hard. He has the greatest motor I've ever seen on a player ever,
Yep.
honestly. Oh, Frederick jumping off sides there. That's a neutral zone infraction.
Hey, even legends make mistakes here, folks.
Offsides on the Warriors.
Right. Such as Chris Vaughn, he jumped off.
That'll bring up 3rd and 10.
But as I was saying, Holy Family coming up here. Wide receivers out left, 2 of them. Running back, quarterback, and shotgun.
About 8 minutes left here, folks.
Running back moves to the left here. Quarterback still in shotgun. Quarterback snaps the ball. He's looking, goes back, runs up the middle. Chris Vaughn there, but is not quick enough to get him. He runs it up for a 1st down there.
Oof.
And Rylan Cooney carries the ball for a Tiger 1st down.
He seemed to just slip right through there, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, no, he's
That'll
a
be
shifty
1st
player.
and 10
He's a
Tigers
sophomore.
from the
He's only a sophomore.
their own
Expect
39-yard
him to
line.
terrorize and expect him to terrorize defenses for years, at least the next 2 years. Running play there, cuts it up the middle. Not much space though. Gets about 2, maybe 1.5.
Jacob Lauber with the carry, hit by Christopher Ball.
Alrighty.
Has been not as effective in the run game, but you've seen him really pop in the passing game, haven't we?
Hey, definitely. And let me tell you a story real quick. Cruz Zamudio here. I've known that guy since elementary school, and well, I wasn't kidding about him being academically advanced. When we back in elementary school, when we were all doing our regular math.
Jensen, dual wide receivers out left and right. Number 10 takes the ball out the backfield. That's number 17 on the tackle, though.
All right, let me continue here. Throwing it back, elementary school, way back in the day. It wasn't way back, so like 7 years ago. But regardless, when we were all doing our regular math, Cruz sitting in the corner doing math they brought from Coleridge Middle School. This is elementary school.
Oh no, I remember his name.
Yeah.
I was in middle school and he was in elementary. Trust me,
Yep.
I remember. He's the guy who took my class. 7:21 left in the second quarter.
Yep. He's hey, you know the saying?
Pass play, deep ball to 11. He catches it. He just snags it out of the air there. Take off on the tackle, but that was quite the snag.
Is complete to Tyler.
And we all know the saying, there's always going to be a bigger fish. There's always going to be someone who's better than you. It's Cruz Amudio.
I disagree.
It's a first down Tigers from the Warriors.
All right.
1-yard line.
2 wide receivers out right. 1 wide receiver and a tight end on the right side. 1 wide receiver left. 2 running backs and a quarterback in shotgun. Oh, fumble. But the quarterback number 8 falls on it before any Frederick Warriors can accumulate on the
And
ball.
a fumbled snap recovered by Rylan Cooney.
Rylan Cooney recovered the ball right. And that's just a lack of focus right there on the
Honestly.
part of the quarterback.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, we need.
Center delivers a perfect snap right to your hands. You just drop it. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We need to keep it
left.
strict out here.
Fullback, tailback. And no, maybe a tie.
Timeout. Holy Family.
Holy Family. All right, let's slow this game down and talk about my favorite player on the Frederick Warriors.
Who would that be?
Parker Ayers.
Yep. You talk about him often. What do you like so much about him, Aiden?
Well, he was a guy who really had to work hard to get where he is. I remember playing with him in elementary. He was just a tiny, speedy guy that you hated to play against. He was a gnat, you know, he was a gnat on the field. But you know what? Sometimes those are the guys that really bust your chops. And he
Honestly.
busted my chops for sure, and he really gained my respect.
That's right, because you used to play football.
Yes, for a number of years with these guys.
For me, Tegan Bowen. I like him a lot. He's a fast kid, very athletic too, very speedy.
No, definitely one of the better options at cornerback for Frederick. All right, second down for the Holy Family. 6:18 left in the second quarter. Wide receiver right and left. Wide receiver to the right, coming across to the left side of the field. Dubs left, tailback and running back, quarterback under center. Takes the ball, rolls out right. Guys trailing him. And he's going to run it. And he's not going to gain much there as Chris Baum and another defensive tackle are there to stop him after he gains about 4.
Seemed like he was running for a while, but really is just running horizontally here. Taken down pretty quick too.
No, he is, and that's what Frederick wants to do. They want to make you run horizontally. You know, they don't care. You know, if you don't want to run at them, they'll make you run out of bounds. And that's a philosophy that's really taught over there. You know.
Yeah, Frederick's
run with them.
Yeah, they're like a pack of wolves out here.
Yes, wide receiver, Dubs Dubs to the left. Tailback, running back, quarterback under center. 2 safety look from Frederick. Handoff to number 10. And he breaks a tackle out, gets out right. Gets it out past
Tyler
30
Stevens
for
with the
first
carry.
down. Tyler
Tackled
Stevens
by LaFi Purcell. And that'll be a Tiger first down.
And that's an interesting carry right there for him. He really had to fight for that one.
Clock's still running out here.
10, Holy
Got
Family
6 minutes
from the
left.
Warrior 30-yard line.
7-14, Frederick.
1 wide receiver out right for Holy Family, 2 to the left. Tailback, running back, quarterback under center.
Let's see Frederick's defense
Still
here.
a 2 safety look here for Frederick. Hands it off once again to number 10, but he's tripped up by number 21, Mikey
And
Espandola.
Jacob Robber is hit by Christopher
Another dog
Baum.
pile. Hey.
They're going to credit that one to Christopher Baum, however, on the main.
It seems like we keep talking about Frederick's defense, and it's for a good reason, you know. I mean, they're absolutely
good
beautiful.
Reason is their defense has been on the field most of the game.
Yeah.
But nonetheless,
Don't
you are
undermine
right.
my
There's good reason
statement.
to talk about them. You are right. They're going to give Frederick a trips look to the left, one wide receiver out right, running back, and a quarterback in shotgun for Holy Family. 2 safety look, 2 linebacker, 3 linemen rushing. 4 linebackers, 3 linemen rushing. Number 5 in motion to the right. Dubs on each side. Quarterback drops right, looking left.
Looking for a pass. Can't find it.
Chase. They're looking. Oh my God! That might have been the most incredible snag by number 10 right there.
And Cooney's pass is
And that's a complete ball right there. That is incredible body control from the wide receiver, wouldn't you say?
Honestly, that was not like shaping up to be a complete pass there, but he got it.
No, it looked like a dead play for the better part of that.
Honestly, it looked like we were going to intercept it at first, right?
Yeah, guys over there.
Yeah, we couldn't connect. They connected though.
Dubs left, Dubs right, running back to the right of the quarterback and shotgun.
We got a little more crowd movement here, folks. Hopefully you can hear it.
Yes.
Or maybe not. Depends on what you want to hear. If you want to hear my beautiful dead voice, there you go.
Oh, it's a handoff to number 10. He's trying to take it out left, cuts back right.
Ooh.
Gains a couple there, maybe 5 or 4.
Just cut right through there, you know. But
yeah, no, definitely following his blocks
Lauber
there.
carries the ball, tackled by Cruz.
Hey, that's what they want to do right here, right?
For sure. All right, we got Dubs to the left, a single wide receiver out right, quarterback and shotgun with a running back to the left of him.
Let's see if Frederick can keep the same defense.
Again, but he's going to be tackled.
There we go.
Quickly.
That's what I like to see right there.
21 in on it.
In the backfield by
Mikey
Espindola.
Mikey Espindola.
And Mikey Espindola
We should talk about Camarley.
Camarley Davey, he's a sophomore this year.
I know.
And he is absolutely making his mark for this varsity team. He has been a meaningful player to this defense who has really made an impact.
I took Spanish class with Camarley. Absolute jokester, if you know him in person. On the field, totally different person.
Dubs left and right, running back, running the wheel.
There's a throw.
He's going to pass to him, and he's going to catch it. He's going to dive to the end zone. Number 10, Tyler Stevens, diving into the end zone. Holy Family, that'll make it 21-7, Holy Family, with 3:25 left in the second.
It just, I mean, we had guys out there, but it just flipped right through.
And that's a disappointing play. That's a missed opportunity. Frederick really could have made a good defensive stop there. Maybe only gave up 3.
Disappointing for sure. Let's see the kick here.
Oh, almost blocked there by who's that? Another Tegan Bone, obviously.
Of course. Yeah, I was just talking about him.
Very energetic guy.
Yeah, very energetic, very speedy, very quick. We got about 3 minutes left here, folks. In the second quarter.
Got 3:25 left in the second quarter, yes. This Holy Family is getting prepared to kick off, and Frederick sets themselves up to return.
And these last 3 minutes, what do you think Frederick needs to do, man? Play-wise.
Air out the ball.
Right.
Why not? I mean, take shots deep.
Yep.
Run the ball still. Definitely don't abandon the run game.
Yeah.
Stick to your formula. That's their bread and butter. But also remember that a deep ball's not going to hurt you. If anything,
That's true.
That run game's going to open up the deep ball for you.
Yep. With 3 minutes left here, I mean, you might as well, you know. And then you can just reconcile at halftime.
Yeah.
Regroup, rejoice.
Hopefully we can get some quick points here. Maybe a defensive stop if there's time left on the board. All right, 31 kicking off. A little oh my God, and he's just going to fall there.
All right.
Interesting
Kind of
kick
weird.
there.
By Will Nolan.
Holy Family really bush league kicks right here.
They do, and we've seen it very consistent.
We have consistency. Oh my, what was something popped? I don't know if you heard that, folks, but something popped in the distance.
That'll be a 1st and 10 Frederick from their own 40-yard line.
All right, Frederick starting at the 40-yard line, getting prepared to go against a hot Holy Family defense. Tight end to the left, Bryce Conner under center, 2 wings, wing going from the left, going to the right. Pitch to River Lakey, he's tackled by number 7 quickly. He's coming around the end, but he still carries through about 5 or 4.
River Lakey, another player I know, and he's a great guy, you know.
No, you never know when River Lake is going to break off for another big play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's correct.
We've seen it time and time again, and it's going to be time before he gets another.
Yep. Strong, fast guy.
Another tight package here from Frederick. Bryce Conover under center, tailback, wing. Handing it off to 22, Cruzulio. He finds his space, wiggling. Gets it out to about the 49 here. Not enough for a first down, it doesn't look like.
For 4 yards.
But we'll bring it up just short.
1 yard to go for the Warriors.
About 1 yard to go.
Kind of a strange play right there.
That's something that you're going to see from Frederick a lot. You're going to see a lot of pulling guards. You're going to see a lot of magic tricks. A lot of misdirection. Expect to see a lot of that. All right, another tight set, same set, quarterback under center.
We expect to see a lot, but I want a pass play.
Pitch play, and Parker Ayers doesn't really got much. It looks like he might have got the first down there.
I mean,
And Parker Ayers
it's surprising to me that they're not
And
just,
they will give him.
they're not just launching it, you know?
Yeah, and they will credit him with the first down there.
I mean, what can we lose at this point? Obviously more points, but
And Frederick doing a good job of managing the clock here, getting good game edges.
Yep.
Number 5, LaFi out wide left. Alex Stern out wide right. Quarterback under center, 2 wings, tailback. Bryce Conover draws back.
Oh.
Rolls out right. Another look for much. He's going to try and run.
hey,
And he gets about 5, but he's hit out of bounds. And that's a cheap hit.
5 yards, and there's a flag on the play.
I
And
mean,
number 7 is gloating out there.
Yeah.
Absolutely menacing.
honestly, not much Conover could have done there. I mean, he couldn't find a man,
Penalty's on the Warriors.
and Holy Family
And that
infiltrated
penalty
the
will be
defensive
on
line.
the Warriors, it looks like. In a turn of events that I was not expecting, people.
About a minute 40 left here, folks, until halftime. How we feeling? Not too fantastic.
It's a personal foul on the Warriors. 15-yard penalty. Replay the first down.
Frederick. Frederick looking a little bit dazed and confused out there. Bryce Conover with 2 running backs in the back, 2 guys out wide. And it's a handoff. It's a screenplay to Cruzulio. It's a handoff. Sorry, that was a
And Cruzulio
Big pass
carries
run.
for 2 yards.
not a big play there. I'm sure that's not what they were looking for. They thought Cruzulio was going to find a little bit more wiggling room.
Yep. As we usually see him do.
And that's been the story, though. I mean, this defense is just taking up space and not letting Frederick get anything going.
And that's a timeout, Holy Family.
And I'm
Yeah,
sure they're
that-
getting ripped in the huddle right now. Coach is not happy about that one.
Nope.
That penalty was devastating.
And as the time winds down here, Holy Family, they're going to keep that defense tight.
Yep, they will definitely look to keep Parker Ayers down still. And a large part of this deficit falls on this Frederick offensive line.
It really does, Skaggs. It really does. I mean, we got the defense, but
And that's
It's
not to
just-
single them out. It just seems like the blocking has not been there and the holes have not been there.
it's just been a little bit wacky here tonight, folks.
Parker Ayers on the carry, but not finding much wiggle room. We'll get
too
about
much.
2, maybe 1.5 there.
With the carry.
Ugh, and it has just been sluggish for them.
Gain of about a
It's hard
yard.
to stay optimistic here, folks.
It really can be. It really can be.
And that brings up.
We got about a
third down.
minute left.
Yep, about a minute left. Holy Family 21, Frederick Warriors 7.
I'm expecting a pass.
Definitely look for the deep ball right here. I expect to see LaFi deep. Maybe 5 wide look here.
Let's get the Hail Mary going, man.
Or maybe they're going to keep it tight. Alex
like it.
Stern, and they send LaFi left.
We'll see.
Out wide right, Alex Stern tight. 2 tailbacks. Bryce Conover rolling out left.
Yep. here's
Looks
the pass.
back, fires.
LaFi.
Finds LaFi.
He gets it.
LaFi sheds, nope, and he's brought down.
And Conover's pass is complete.
It's completed, but it doesn't even reach the original line of scrimmage.
15 yards.
Very disappointing.
Regardless, that's what they should have been going for, honestly.
Well, it's disappointing to think what that play might have been had they not had that foul.
That brings up 4th down.
That penalty, I mean. Sorry, not foul.
34 seconds left here. Second quarter.
Yep. And it is looking...
No bueno.
Nope, it is not. But you know what? That's something that this Frederick team is really good at. This team's got a lot of heart.
Right.
I know a lot of these guys personally, and they really want this season. They want to be that team.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be those guys. They want to be state championship contenders.
Yep. I spark up conversations with a lot of these guys, just ask them how the game's going, how they're feeling. I mean, they're always very confident, you know. They're always. There's never any pessimism.
No. No, always very bold statements to make.
Yep. You can just see that, the fire in their eyes.
Oh, wait, never. Yeah, it's a punt. Tegan Bowen back to punt. Gets the snap, it's a little low, but he punts it anyways. It's a fairly decent punt. Drops at about the 20-something. Number 5 picks it up. Frederick might have the ball back here if they touched it.
Bowen's kick
I think he did.
off of a Tiger and recovered by LaFi.
And it does bank off of a Tiger, and LaFi Purcell recovers, giving your Frederick Warriors the ball back in Holy Family territory.
Of course, man.
23
LaFi.
28 seconds left to go in the second quarter. It's 21-7.
LaFi making...
Huge for Frederick, is it not?
Yep, sorry to interrupt you. LaFi, even making the big plays.
5 wide for Frederick.
Here we go.
Bryce Conover running to the right, finds some space, gets out past the 15.
And Conover
Not bad.
About the 13.
gain of about 9
12.
yards.
Can't complain about that play right there.
No, you cannot. And he gets out of bounds too. That's a smart NFL. That's a smart
NFL move.
It is. It really is an NFL move right there.
Never mind, fans. That's a Warrior first down.
Oh, and that ends up being a Warrior first down there.
There we go.
Great. Didn't credit with them the first time, but after second review, they obviously came to a different conclusion.
Beautiful.
Frederick 5 wide once again. Bryce Conover in shotgun.
Let's see what Frederick's got in store.
Look at
Dart. Oh.
Oh, but the flag's out.
Oh. That's what
And that is huge for Frederick. That is huge. Giving him a first down if that's a pass interference there.
That was shaping up to be a good play right there. Just a quick little dart throw to the end zone.
Yeah, no, but
couldn't connect.
But you definitely see our tight end right there get grabbed and snagged, and he just can't get the ball.
Yep.
And that's a pop play right there from Frederick. They were just looking for the quick ball across the middle to their tight end. Expect to see 5 wide once again. Nope, maybe another tighter set here with 18 seconds left to go in the second. Bryce Conover under center. All right, Parker Ayers going out right. It's a pitch to Parker Ayers. He's looking for some room. Cuts it out. Gets it out to about the 6. And
Parker Ayers.
Parker Ayers, great carry.
Great carry.
Got out of bounds.
Gain on the play.
Good football play.
Second down and 6 yards to go.
14 seconds left on the clock here, folks. Let's see what Frederick has in store.
And I'm sure Coach Pupils is cooking something up in his mind. He is a great football mind. He's been coaching for 20 plus years now, and he has one of the fullest football indexes in his brain I've ever seen.
Yep. Let's see.
Run up. Yeah, it's swallowed up pretty quickly there by Holy Family.
And River Lake,
he doesn't get much.
And that's a timeout, Frederick.
Timeout, Frederick.
Frederick
rocking it.
Out again.
10 seconds here.
And you think they're going to try and run again because they have not seen much success running the ball. I will not lie.
It's hard to tell.
I know Coach Peoples is quite stubborn and definitely wants to keep that breakneck football, but
Of course.
I definitely think that he could see passing the ball here.
Yeah. After our past experience with the run plays close to the end zone here, it's just maybe they should go for a pass. Quick little dart to the end zone.
Well, we will see when they come out of this timeout, but for right now, let's talk about another player, Chris Baum.
Chris Baum. What are your thoughts on him? Did you want to bring him up?
He is the strongest guy on that defensive line. He is their leader. He is the guy. He is the man on this team who is there to hype him up. He is the single greatest hype man I've ever seen on a sideline.
Yep.
Even when he tore his ACL, he was running down each side.
Great insight here from Skaggs, ex-football player.
LaFi out left.
All right, fans, here we
LaFi
go.
out left. Two wing back to the left, two tailbacks. Bryce Connor under center. Hands off to Parker Ayers, who's looking for something. He's rolling off. He gets it past the 5, and doesn't look like he looks like he might get out of bounds, but we do not know. 4.8 seconds left here in the second quarter. Frederick with another timeout.
Fourth
And
down.
that brings up 4th down.
4th down here for Frederick.
4-yard line.
And that's the question, kick it or go for it here?
Frederick, I mean, what do you think Peoples will do?
Fans, our concession stand is staffed by our FHS cross-country.
People's really,
Hot coffee and hot chocolate. Freshly brewed.
really is a very
Nachos, Frito pie, warm
strong-minded guy. You know, he really wants his way, so I think he's going to try and go for a touchdown here.
All right.
I really do. And I think that's the most beneficial play. I mean, I think going for 3 here doesn't do you much.
Yep.
I think if you don't get it here, then you're pretty much out of the game because they get the ball to start the second half.
Yep. I mean, we're down by so much, you might as well just go for that.
At court.
TD.
Bryce Conover under center, 2 wings, 2 tight ends. 22,
Run
Cruz
to the
Munoz
left.
going out left.
Looking for the opening.
Bryce Conover cut it back
He's
right.
got to run it.
He's looking for space, he's running! And he's tackled. Oh my God. Number 8 wrapped him up before he could even cross the line of scrimmage, bringing up a halftime.
I mean, he did everything he could there.
Holy Family 21, Frederick Warriors 7. In what has been a rough game to start the Frederick Warriors.
Yep.
The Frederick Warriors.
Rough here tonight. Thank you very much, Aiden. I'm going to be taking a little break from the cold, going inside for a little bit. And I'll pass it over to Jacob Marsing.
Thank you so much, Jensen. Thank you so much, Skaggs. My name is Jake Marsing. Happy to carry you through our halftime here as our crew gets themselves a nice, well-deserved break in the cold. I'm going to allow our handy camera crew to go in as well. We're going to bring you the Frederick High School halftime show presented by the band.
Your Warrior League football team. Thank you for coming out this evening.
So Frederick right now down 21-7.
Athletes, a round of applause. First up, we have your 8- and 9-year-old team coached by Josh McConnell.
8- and 9-year-old football teams being brought out now. Little Warrior teams being celebrated here on the field. Frederick down 21-7 at halftime.
And next up, your 10-year-old team coached by Cliff Elborn.
There's our 10-year-old team coached by Cliff Elborn.
And next we have your 11-year-old Navy team coached by Adam Weingart.
Adam Weingart, the coach of the 11-year-old team, celebrating these young football players, these future
And your
Frederick Warriors.
12-year-old team coached by David Johnson.
If you're just joining us, Frederick down 21-7 at the half. Second quarter is
your
wrapped up.
13-year-old
Aiden
team
Skaggs, Jensen
coached
Murdoch
by
on the
Rob
call. My name is Jake
Diamond.
Marsing. Very happy to be here, be able to present you with the Frederick High School halftime performance.
And your 11-year-old gold team coached by James Patterson.
James Patterson's coached 11-year-olds taking the field now on this cold night here at Frederick. Just a tough night for these Frederick Warriors as they try and come up with answers, any answer, to move the ball offensively, to slow down a tough, physical, Holy Family offense. The Frederick High School Marching Band now taking the field, and we will be proud to sit back and listen as the Frederick High Band presents a halftime performance.
right, fans, and now introducing your Frederick High School Marching Band, led by Drum Major Levi Mays. The band will be joined by the Frederick High School dance team, and they came to rock. Are you ready?
A rousing performance from the Frederick High School Marching Band. A rousing performance from your Frederick High School marching band, and the Frederick Football Warriors headed back out onto the field now to begin what will hopefully be a turned around second half. Key is going to be second half adjustments for these Warriors as they work to try and get back into this ball game.
And now performing your Frederick High School Palms team.
And now the Palms team going to enjoy their moment in the spotlight. The Frederick High School Palms team enjoying their moment in the spotlight. Now we go back over to watch your Frederick Warriors getting ready to continue in this ball game. I am Jake Marsing. I am very proud to be able to sponsor the Frederick High School Sports Broadcasting Program, brand new program here at FHS that we are continuing to build. Those of you who joined us for a homecoming game, I think we could all agree this stream a better experience. We are cold, but we are proud to be here, and I am proud to lead an awesome group of young people bringing you this broadcast as part of the Frederick Broadcast Network. And with that, with a minute to go until we come back from the half, I have the opportunity now to turn it back over to Aiden Skaggs, Jensen Murdoch, and your play-by-play team here on the Frederick Broadcast Network. Aiden.
Hello, Warriors. And with about a minute left, Frederick's getting warm. Jensen, any thoughts heading into the second half?
I'm cold. Sorry. Frederick, they got to pick up the game here. I mean, what else can you say? You know, they just got to pick up the pace.
Yes, they have certainly looked flat to begin this one.
Are you optimistic going into this?
I always go in these things optimistic. I believe that anything can happen on the gridiron, man. Football's an entirely different breed of game. Anything can happen on any given night.
Great policy to live by, Aiden.
Yep, especially on a night like this, down 21-0 to Holy Family. I think Frederick has the guys to really come through. Both teams finished warming up. About 6 seconds left here before we start.
I mean, we're talking about how Frederick comes through in the second half. I mean, let's see if that notion holds up.
And I'm sure talking with Coach in the locker room was not fun for these guys tonight.
It's probably close to hell on earth, setting their soul ablaze. Well,
I'm sure. And do you think the subtle breeze is going to play a factor in the passing game as the night furthers on?
I mean, we know Frederick. They like to keep it consistent with the running plays, as you know, he just likes that standard way of football. He likes those classic plays. But I mean, Frederick, the runs haven't been too fantastic, but they're when they do pass, it's not bad. So I think they should stick to the pass.
I think maintaining balance will be the key to getting back in this game for Frederick. If they can still win in the run game, but also get some plus plays in the passing, they're definitely going to be on track to set themselves up for a good comeback here. About a minute 35 before we kick off here. Both teams preparing to take the field.
And we're bundled up here, but it is not sufficing. It's very cold, very chilly.
This has probably been Frederick's coldest game of the season, and that might be playing a factor in some of it. But as me and Jensen have gone over numerous times, the key to this game is just gaining momentum and really carrying with it. And that's going to start on defense for the Frederick team that has a stout group.
I'd have to agree. While Frederick is warming up, they are not literally warming up, which may play an effect.
No? All right, Tegan Bowen getting ready to kick off here. A solid kick goes out to about, and it will actually reach the end zone.
from throwing it to kicking it. And that's why I like him so much here, folks. Great kid. A lot of athletic skill.
A pass play somehow gets between the receivers to 88. The corners just look lost, and they're not even running anymore. That's a huge play from 88, and that's why we said to look out for him earlier. Dominic Missoula, huge play for Holy Family. Real deflating to start this second half.
Yeah, Frederick, they're going to be losing some motivation here for sure. And as we were talking about in the beginning, Dominic Missoula, number 88 on the field, he's the tight end and defensive end, and he's just, like we said, he's a menace. He's a menace out there.
He truly is a physical specimen. All right, getting ready to kick. Oh, and that's got a hand on it, but it looks like it still went straight through the uprights.
And the extra point is good.
Holy Family, 28. Frederick Warriors 7 with 11:48 left to go in the third quarter. Quick plays, and that had really been the story of the game for Holy Family. Quick plays, long balls, all that.
And Frederick as a team, being down 20 points, they can't let that affect them. They can't let that affect their mindset here. They got to keep it real.
And Frederick will look to get some momentum back as they look to receive the ball here from Holy Family. Not much to say tonight so far about this Frederick offense. It has not looked as dominant as it has the first 5 weeks of the season.
Let's just blame it on the weather here.
Let's blame it on the weather and hope they warm up. Holy Family kicking off. Another squib kick right there. Gets back to the intended returner. Number 33, Parker Ayers. Parker Ayers going out wide left, looking for some space, but he's run down. But that's a face mask, it looks like.
Jackson Ward's kick is returned by Parker Ayers.
And it looks like there's some bad blood on the field there. A little bit of bad intentions.
A little bit of bad intentions here. I have a lot of bad intentions, but can't act on them,
Well, and it's like my good friend, good friend in elementary, Logan Whitney said, his dad said, Big Rob.
Big Rob.
You got to play with bad intentions. You got to play with bad intentions. You got to go in there wanting to be better than the guy across from you. Bad intentions. And that's what he instilled in every one of our heads.
And that'll be a 1st and 10 Frederick from their own 35-yard line.
All right, Frederick from their own 35 will have a 1st and 10. Decent field position here for them now.
Yeah, decent field position. And going into this, actually looks like the Rowdy crowd, they're still hopeful.
Bryce Conover hands it off to Parker Ayers. He cuts it upfield. He finds some seam, and he finds some space, and he gets it into Holy Family territory up to the 30, about the 42.
About 20 yards, and that's a 1st down, Warriors.
Just like Mr. Sampson said, huge run right there. That's what we needed.
Explosive play from Parker Ayers, really finding that space. And maybe this is a sign of good things to come for this Frederick offense and defense.
I really hope it is, Aiden.
I really do too. All right, Frederick with the wide receiver out wide right. Parker Ayers running right. Hand it off to number 6. That is River Lakey.
He carries for a gain of about 7 yards.
About 7 yards there on the carry, about 3 to go until the first.
And if you want anyone to run it up that mid, you want River,
Yeah, undecidedly. He is a great in-between-the tackles runner. He knows how to put his nose down and really dig for yards.
Yep. Agreed.
And you need those kind of guys, especially in a running offense like this one. You need guys who are willing to really tuck their nose down and just fight for those extra yards, And he does that every single play. Toss to Cruzamudio, who finds a little bit of space, cuts it back up the middle between the hashes.
Cruzamudio fights for a Warrior 1st down.
Cruzamudio with a solid run there for a 1st down.
I mean, Cruz, he's always keeping it real, Frederick here tonight, they gotta play tight game if they want to be victorious. They gotta keep it real.
Frederick with 2 tight ends, 2 wings, and a tailback. Bryce Conover under center. Parker Ayers to the right.
Bryce Conover rolling out left, looking to pass, sets his feet, looks for Alex Stern, number 40, finds him.
And Conover's pass.
And that will go to about the 16. And that's just great vision there, wouldn't you say?
First down.
Great vision, and Conover, whether his feet are set or not, he can always complete the pass, you know.
No, and he did a great job there setting his feet and firing. You know, if he does that off platform, maybe he doesn't make that ball. But no, excellent job of setting his feet, firing into his shot. All right, tight set here from Frederick. 2 wings, 2 tight ends, a tailback once again. Quarterback Bryce Conover under center. Takes it out, hands it off to number 22. Cruz Zamudio, who takes it up, gets it out to about the 11 or 12.
Cruz Zamudio with the moves.
I mean, yeah.
Carries for a gain of 5 yards.
Yeah, Cruz Zamudio is that player you want when running. You know, he's going to be juking through him. He's going to be doing everything he can in his power just to get up there.
You can't talk about him enough. He's just that dynamic of a runner. All right, another tight set. Same set here for Frederick. Bryce Conover under center. Parker to the right. Handoff to number 6. Between the tackles there for River Lakey. Not getting much. Squeaking out just beyond the 10.
Gain of a couple yards.
And we've seen quite a bit of River Lakey up the middle tonight. There's a lot of in between the tackles for him.
Down and about 2 yards to go.
He's doing all he can out there, really. I mean, no matter how hard he runs, he's just going to get caught off by the defense.
And that's definitely where Coach has him living, in between the tackles. Not a lot of outside runs for the tailback. All right. Wing to the left, 2 tailbacks. Tight end to the left as well. Bryce Conover under center, hands it off. Tosses it, I mean. And Cruz Zamudio trips over what appears to be nothing. And appears frustrated down there. Looks real frustrated down there.
Yep. Like Mr. Sampson just said, he got a little tripped up. Maybe a little frustration coming out of Cruz tonight. They aren't usually down this many points, you know. I mean, we've seen that consistent victory streak from Frederick, and
really haven't. 4th down here for Frederick with 7:53 left to go in the quarter. Another tight play. He'll hand it off to Parker Ayers. He was going to take up the middle. Doesn't look like he got a whole lot there. It's hard to tell from this angle.
Parker Ayers carries for a Warrior first down.
But he will pick up another Warrior first down, which is an incredible note for this offense.
First and goal, Frederick.
And these plays are getting a little repetitive, but that's what Peoples wants, right? He just wants them to get as much gainage as they can on the yards, you know.
No, he definitely wants to lull him down, you know, wear him down first with the running and then hit him deep with the ball, you know. Okay, tight package here. Same as usual for Frederick. Tailback, 2 wings. Right wing. And gets handed off to Parker Ayers. He finds some space out right. Outrunning number 9 out to the edge, and he's going to find it.
Parker Ayers.
Great touchdown. Gets to the edge and finds the end zone. Parker Ayers is just a touchdown machine this season.
Great touchdown from Parker. I mean, like you said going into this, you knew he was going to be one of those star players. You just knew it. And now he's really shown. Hey, that's what we needed.
Right between the uprights for Frederick. Teagan and Bowen. Perfect tonight. 2 for 2.
Hey, you can always count on Teagan. He's been very consistent with the kicks. He's got powerful kicks. He's a dynamic guy.
And Frederick desperately needs to stop this Holy Family offense if they want to gain any ground in coming back. Don't you think?
Yes, indeed. Looks like People's plan is seem to roll out well here.
Well, I don't anticipate to see Holy Family throwing the ball a whole lot, but you never know. They could go against the grain and really try and air the ball out against Frederick late in this game, despite their great lead.
I mean, Holy Family, they like to switch it up quite a bit, you know, and if they really want to dominate here, they might try to surprise Frederick with a pass play, but who knows?
Well, the status quo would probably be to run it to drain the clock here, but, you know, Holy Family has been going against the grain all night, so we'll see. Tegan Bowen getting ready to kick off, taking his sweet time, looking off into the crowd. We sit in anticipation, waiting.
The build-up.
And the whistle blows, and Tegan Bowen's ready. A decent kick right up the hashes, and he's not going to return this one, and it's going to be touching the end zone.
Tegan Bowen's kick goes into the end zone. That'll be a 1st and 10.
Tegan's leg is too strong for his own good here. I mean, he just keeps knocking it right into the end zone here. Just shows you how strong he is, you know?
Frederick defense looking to blanket this offense here. 2 wide receivers outright, 1 wide receiver left, two tailbacks, quarterback and shotgun for Holy Family. Hand off to number 10. Number 10 takes it for about 5 there.
Okay.
That is Jacob Lauver on the decent carry there.
By Alex Stern.
Alex Stern is the one who wrapped around the edge there to make the tackle.
I mean, let's keep that Frederick defense that we know, you know. That's what we need right here.
Look for a screen here from Holy Family if they're going to pass the ball. With the 2 wide receivers out right, I expect one of them to, yep, right there. Fake. Oh, and it's tipped. Oh!
And Cooney's pass
was tipped by Tegan Bowen, almost right into the hands of Cruz Zamudio, but not quite. Not quite.
So close, man.
And that would have been a momentum changer, don't you think?
Of course, man. Of course. That like plays like that are what are going to be key right now.
Instead, Holy Family will face a 3rd down here with about 5 to go.
Got about 6:30 on the clock here.
With trips on the right, 1 wide receiver out left, I expect them to try and run a pick play here. Maybe look for something deep on the right side. They got a tailback here too. Oh, never mind. It's dubs on each side. Expect maybe some across the middle here. Quarterback draws back. Chris Baum is there to suck him up. And he's brought down trying to rush.
By Christopher Baum. There's a flag on the play.
And you think, you know, that's just a smart play from Chris Baum there because he knows that quarterback wants to run outside the pocket, right?
Yeah, you've been talking about Chris Baum pretty much all night, and he's really prevailing right now.
No, absolutely great play by Chris Baum there, knowing where the quarterback was and keeping an eye on him.
He might be getting a little fed up. He might want some points.
And that's 4th down for Holy Family, who's ready to punt it here. Looking for an extra man on the field here. Number 75 steps on for them, Holy Family. Snap is off. Punter takes it good. And it's it's out. Barely past the 30. About to 34.
And Tyler Stevens' punt will be down by the Tigers.
And you got to be wondering, are they down a punter? Is their punter injured or something?
1st and 10.
I mean, you know,
Frederick.
I'm trying to keep a good sportsman-like mindset up here. And that's all I'm going to say about that play, honestly. You don't want to hear my criticism.
Fair enough, Jensen, fair enough. Frederick with the ball here again, looking to make a statement play here to bring it back within 7. And you know they're hoping to do that. Another tight set here. Wings and tailback switching positions here. Fullback in the backfield. Hands it off to 22, Cruz Zamudio. Cruz Zamudio finding some space. We'll get about 7 or 8 there. And Cruz Zamudio, once again, popping off, really shining.
Cruz Zamudio, man. You can't talk about him. You cannot talk about him enough because he's too good. And if he would have, I want him to find it more. I want him to cut through there so bad.
Alex Stern out wide right. And let's give credit to this Holy Family defense. They made some great tackles in open space. Bryce Conover dropping back, looking right, not finding much. Finds number 5, LaFi, who catches the ball, breaks the tackle, gets a block, and he reaches the end zone. LaFi with a huge touchdown. LaFi Purcell, the sneaky man himself.
Absolutely beautiful play by LaFi right there. He just cut through.
That will make this game 20-28 with 5:01 left to go in the third quarter.
And my optimism rises, folks, for the first time in my life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Tegan Bowen preparing to kick the ball. Right between the uprights, and it's good.
And the extra point